li dak il-kaċċatur li joħroġ se joħroġ bis-salgami mis-summin? Tista'
Ma nistax niggarantixxi jien għal kulħadd, però hemm l-inforzar, hemm il.
Ma huwa diffiċli ħafna tinforzar.
Mhuwiex diffiċli, sejver. Jien rajt assir l-aħħar passa li kienet miftuħa u mhijiex diffiċli, le.
Taħseb li l-kaċċaturi stess ikunu f'pożizzjoni li jgħidu għal min pereżempju jispara għal bada, għal kuċċart, għal spanjoletti.
Jekk jaslu, jekk ikollhom li jistgħu joħorġu għal gamima u summina iva, jaslu biex jagħmlu self-regulation.
Tolga, Lino Farrugia talked about three major things, but he mentioned one thing which is first of all of interest to me and I think to the televiewers. He's willing to work with BirdLife Malta, and there was also he said there was also always a relationship with BirdLife Malta. How is the relationship today with Lino Farrugia? Tolga Temuga and Lino Farrugia.
Well, he's not the only person. I'm not the only person who is representing. Besides BirdLife Malta and FKNK are sitting on the Maltese Ordnance Committee, so there is a dialogue open. So in that sense, we have no problem working with the FKNK as long as they understand that we are here for the full implementation of the Birds Directive. As BirdLife, I am not going to work towards their self-interest, which is their hobby, but if they're willing to work like the other hunting organizations, members of FAS, because you refer to the agreement between BirdLife and FAS, if the Maltese hunters and the FKNK are willing to work towards the protection of species and nature, then we are more than happy to do so.
He said that if hunters were allowed to hunt for gamim and summin, right, turtle doves and quail in spring, the issue of illegal hunting would diminish, and he believed that this is a question which can easily be solved by enforcement. In a way, the issue of enforcement, he's not saying there should not be any enforcement, and therefore illegal hunting per se would not exist. How do you react to this, very briefly?
I mean, it's very clear what he is saying. I mean, he is putting a condition. If you want to take care of clamp down on illegal hunting, you give us spring hunting, which is unacceptable. Illegal hunting is illegal. So what is stopping law-abiding hunters taking action against the poachers they witness in the countryside breaking the law? It has got nothing to do with spring hunting.
A very short question and a short answer. Do you think if the government wished or wanted and done things right, would they have been allowed a limited form of spring hunting?
There is no such thing. It's not within the jurisdiction of European Commission to allow or stop member states from applying derogation. Onus of the responsibility in this case lies with the Maltese Prime Minister, and if he opens the season, he will risk the country being taken to the court a second time. And for what?
Joe, il-kwistjoni li semma Lino Farrugia, inti Lino tafu fit-tajjeb u fil-ħażin, tafu l-xulxin, ġifieri żgur, qal li jixtieq jara li jkun hemm self-regulation, li jkun hemm xi forma ta' self-regulation, din teżisti pajjiżi oħra, ma tistax teżisti hawn Malta.
Jiena ma ngħidx li ma tistax teżisti, imma jien ma narax x'għandu x'jaqsam li inti twaqqaf l-legalità biex takwista l-spring hunting. Aħna dejjem konna qegħdin ngħidu illi iż-żmien fir-rebbija l-asafar għandhom jitħallew ikomplu sejrin biex ibejtu. Issa jekk hemm xi illegalitajiet, kemm fir-rebbija u jekk huma fil-ħarifa jew fix-xitwa, wieħed għandu jagħmel minn kollox biex din l-legalità titwaqqaf. U jekk naħseb li ikun min ikun, jekk jagħmel din il-proposta biex jitwaqqaf l-legalità, ovvjament din għandha tiġi aċċettata.
Tolga, the last question. What do you expect? What do you expect in the coming months, in the coming weeks, with regards to the issue of spring ban? The ban
I
on
expect common sense. I mean, obviously, like the hunters, we're in touch with the office of the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition. And I explained them very clearly, listen, you tried everything. Commission warned you twice. You ignored the warnings. Commission took you to the court. You defended the hunters. Court found Malta's derogations unlawful. And now it is not in the interest of the country. The EU law is against it. Malta is already condemned at the court, and this is not sustainable hunting. So, for the interest of the country, I expect both politicians who are relatively new leaders of their parties to change the way that the politics are being done in Malta, and for the interest of the country and Europe's common natural heritage, stop spring hunting, because the hunters can hunt 32 species for 5 months during autumn and winter.
Joe, għandek speranza li intilek mis-sittinijiet tara l-affarijiet f'dal-pajis u anka meta bdejt tara daw ix-xeni fuq televizjoni xorta waħda jdejquk. Għandek tagħmel l-affarijiet qed jinbidlu?
Iva, l-hemm mexin. Illum anke l-ġenerazzjonijiet li tilgħajnu huma differenti. Mena fejn qabel kont tara nies li laqqas kif fl-asafar jitkellmulek fuq il-ħarsin tal-asafar. Anke l-kaċċaturina, illum nisma' ħafna kaċċaturri jgħidu aħna naqblu illi jkun hawn protezzjoni tal-asafar.
Tolga Damuga, nirringrazzjak tal-li ġiet programm Ġew Sultana u fl-aħħar pas-soltu nispiċċaw billi nagħmlu reklama l-kotba m'hemm xejn jisbaħ milli tirreklama l-qari u l-kotba. Immens interessanti il-fatt kemm hawn kotba fuq l-asafar ta' Malta, ġifieri jekk hawn suġġett verament fejn kilbu affarijiet fuq suġġett l-asafar suġġett minnhom. Ktieb ieħor moħroġ mill-BirdLife bil-bejta asafar li jbejtu Malta. Ktieb li jisu għan-nies li jixtiequ jkunu jafu dwar l-asafar li jbejtu Malta, mhux ktieb b'ħafna dettalji imma verament interessanti u bir-ritratti interessanti wkoll tal-asafar li jbejtu Malta. Wieħed jistenna li dal-ktieb ma' żmien jiġi ħanidu hekk ikollu bżonn edizzjoni oħra għax iktar ma jiddiż minn iktar qed ibejtu asafar f'dal-pajjiż. Mbagħad ktieb ieħor miktub minn Alfred Ibal dak kienu li kien f'dal-programm u Ġona Zoppardi l-asafar li bejtu fl-ambjent naturali tal-Gżejjer Maltin, ktieb ippubblikat mill Malta University Publishers Limited, ktieb estensiv, dettaljat immens, sa xortu punt anka mill-aspett bioloġiku, ktieb li għandu jinteressa dawk kollha li anka huma interessati fl-istorja naturali ta' pajjiżna. Nirringrazzjakom tal-li kontu magħna, ibqgħu magħna għal darb'oħra fil-programm għall-programm Oikos.